Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. F-Dash here with F-Dash TV. And this is going to be the final look at the current selection of characters here in Honkai Impact 3rd. We're looking at Murata Himeko. Now, okay, I'm going to confess. I'm not 100% sure how to say her name. Is it Himeko? Himeko? I'm just going to say her first name, or technically her last name, Murata. So, if I'm saying it wrong, so sorry. Please correct me in the comments, and I will, moving forward, say her name correctly. I even Googled it. I couldn't hear it. Anyway, so, Murata. You'll notice a theme with all these Muratas. Starting with the first one that you get, Battle Storm. Now, if you've been watching me from the beginning, you know that I said I actually like this character, and I still do. I really like her character as a whole. Like, I love the charging aspect and just the fact that she just sits there and, like, eats attacks and just smashes people in the face. I think that's really, really cool. The problem is that, especially with Battlestorm, she's terrible. Like, she is downright terrible. Like, I used to think Bronya was bad, but that's because I didn't know how to use her. I can see easily that Battlestorm is horrendous. She's easily the worst character in the game, by far the worst Murata in the game. She has no redeeming value other than the fact that she smashes stuff in the face and doesn't care about it. That's it. That's really her whole thing, you know? So you're going to get her. You don't have to use her. She is a creature. I mean, you do have another creature here in May. I'm sorry, in this version of it, Crimson Impulse. So you don't ever have to use Murata, and you probably shouldn't. You really probably shouldn't. She's horrendous. Unfortunately, she's just not good. Moving on to the next one, we've got Valkyrie Triumph. Now, Triumph, it's going to be true seemingly for all the other Muratas, is really good. She's very similar to Scarlet Fusion in the sense that they're both really, really good in the early parts of the game. The other cool thing about Triumph is that she can actually be used in the the Abyss, unlike the other ones who just don't bring the other ones to the Abyss. So Triumph does see she sees a little bit of playtime, she gets off the bench a bit at when she's a little higher at an S rank. You'll see her. The main reason is because she can heal and freeze enemies with her super special attack. So she's not bad. Also, I hear that she can use a lot of weapons that you can get just by farming. So Triumph is good. I think she falls off a little bit at the end of the game. Not a whole lot. Like, she's still useful, but she's really, really good at the beginning. Just like Scarlet Fusion. Now, I know a lot of people have Scarlet Fusion. Again, really, really good. Probably the best A rank that you're going to get at the early starts of the game. She's really good, and she just smashes crap. Like, she's fantastic. She's really good. You can use her in the current event as well. If you want to get a little more playtime with her, check her out. She's really good. I really like her. The thing about her is that you don't really need to farm her past her initial A ranking, because she kind of falls off. She falls off much harder than Triumph does towards the end of the game. So again, both of these characters are fantastic for early game, with Scarlet being maybe just a little bit better, but if you have either of these, they're going to serve you really, really well. Really, really well. And then we got Blood Rose with this costume that's barely there. She is, of course, the psychic version of Murata. And again, fantastic in the early game. Fantastic. I mean, other than Battlestorm, all the other Muratas are fantastic for early game. Okay for the late game, but fantastic for early game. Especially Blood Rose. Blood Rose just murks. Like, if you think the other ones do great damage, you check out Blood Rose. She murks. The downside of Blood Rose, from what I understand, is that In the later parts of the game, she needs a lot of like gear, stigmatas, and weapons that unfortunately you can only get in the gachas. And I mean, unless you're really going to be deep in the gachas, I don't really see yourself investing into that. But yeah, those are the Muratas. You got Blood Rose, Scarlet Fusion, Valkyrie Triumph, and then the horrendous Battlestorm. Let me know in the comments if you have any of the cool ones, Scarlet Fusion, Triumph, or if you even managed to get Blood Rose. Let me know in the comments how you like her, how she's working out for you. Otherwise, this is your PSA to start doing the Trials of Sin. This is a new event for the next 11 days. Farm those farm those hard nodes. Not in the Trials of Sin, sorry. It's the other one. This one. You can do these. It's a new attack. Where is it? It has its own thing. It's in there somewhere. Do both of them. Either way. Right? Get good. Get good at both of those. Otherwise, you guys have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time on effdash TV.